I suppose, yeah.
It's going to start to get pretty hot at least this time next week for, I guess, recess for the kids. But I remember the days when I had recess. That was always nice. But the heat index right now, it's very hot. Hopefully, at least the kids, aren't doing recess right now with a feels like temperature of 111 in Fort Smith and Boonville. Feels like 110 in Van Buren. And then Northwest Arkansas feels like 105 from Eureka Springs to Bentonville. You get the idea. We've had those heat index values between 105 and as high as 112. That's why we had those heat advisories and extreme heat warnings in effect. Those are still going to continue through about 9 p.m. That's when we expect the heat to obviously subside and start to fade away as that sun starts to set there. Also, we get a little bit of relief in the form of a cold front. Here's a system, a storm system that we've been talking about here so far today. It's a low pressure system off into eastern Iowa, North Missouri. We'll zoom in a little bit closer, and you can see that this is where that cold front is, just to our northwest, and where the expect the greatest severe potential is actually closer to that surface low, which is actually why there's a tornado watch, not for us, but way to our northeast off into southern and eastern Missouri, kind of where I'm from. So that's where the greatest potential for severe weather is. We could still get a few storms of fire along this cold front, though, over the next couple hours. In fact, if you look at the severe zone, it's a very low level risk, 1 out of 5 severe zone for everyone. So not everyone sees severe weather. Not everyone sees a storm to begin with this evening. But just know that we could see a few storms that are going to be hit or miss as we work our way through this evening and later tonight. So here's a futurecast as we get to about 7, 8 p.m. That's when we start to see a few storms start to pop up across the region. Nothing widespread at this point. But as we get closer to about 8 p.m., notice a few more hit or miss storms starting to pop off into eastern Oklahoma. They haven't quite reached us necessarily yet, but as we get closer to, say, the 9 o'clock hour, even the 10 o'clock hour, we could still see a few of those hit or miss storms there. Mainly going to be watching some gusty winds if we were to see a strong to severe storm, which is going to be a low probability, but it's still not out of the realm of possibility as it starts to work its way eastward through about 9, 10 o'clock with some of these scattered storms along that front. And then as it starts to push its way eastward, say about midnight, I think most of the activity is either going to be weakening or pretty much out of our area. So I don't think we have to talk about it too much longer after that midnight hour. And as we get to Saturday, the wraparound cloud cover on the backside of that low pressure system is going to start to spill in a little bit. And we probably don't we probably don't see that until, say, late Saturday morning there and into Saturday afternoon. And as we work our way to, say, 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, still seeing some of that cloud cover with some breaks in it and seeing some sunshine as well. But also that cold front gives us some cooler air, a little bit drier air, but also some breezy winds. Gusts up to 25 to 30 miles an hour, both in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. We'll get to about 83, which, hey, we'll take it. Sunday, we'll get up to about 87, so just a tad warmer. And then for the River Valley, we're about 90, which is a lot better than 100 for a high temperature. We'll see some breezy winds. It'll feel a little bit better out there. A couple degrees warmer, though, for Sunday. And then here's that 7-day forecast. It's a mainly dry forecast. Not too many rain chances to talk about as those temperatures in the 80s. But enjoy it while you can because we're already warming up well into the mid-90s by, say, this point next week. So maybe if the kids are going back to school, it's going to start to get a little hot and toasty for them. And then for the River Valley, we're looking at temperatures near 90 this weekend. And then already by Monday, we're up to 95. And we're going to do it all over again. 99, 100 next Thursday, next Friday. So it looks pretty hot heading into past this weekend.
Let's